Hello, beautiful people. So, I've got a slight update. After I recovered from some health issues last week and I wasn't able to finish the last 3 workouts of the off-season workout, last Friday I pulled my sciatic nerve in my tailbone. So, I'm not able to just jump straight into the yoga series that I was wanting to do, and I certainly can't finish up that off-season workout for you. So, what I've got to do now is some physical therapy stretching. Now, I'm going to go ahead and record this for 20 days, 20 minutes of physical therapy stretching. This is not going to be for all of you. This is not going to be the stretching that I wanted to do later on, where it was actually going to be intense and make you sore the next day. This is going to be very slow, very not intense, just recovery type stretching. So maybe file this away. Remember that it's always out here if you were ever to need physical therapy stretching. But the main reason that I'm going to do it, because y'all are my motivation. And I need to do this for 20 days at least to get better and to get back to where I was. And the only way that I know to make myself do it is to film it and put it out there for y'all to have. So I hope you understand that these next 20 days, for those of y'all who are wanting some intense workouts, a yoga routine or something, I've got to put it on hold for a month. But I'm still going to keep recording because it's my motivation to get better and to get back where I was. All right, so to start out day 1 of physical therapy stretching, we're just going to bring our hands all the way up. Now again, my injury is definitely in my back, so I'm going to bring it forward as much as I can. All right, now this is as low as I can get. Okay, hopefully over the next 20 days, I get back to being able to touch my toes. But today's not about that. It is about working out that sore, pulled sciatic nerve. All right, then come back up. I'm just going to reach to the side here for a bit. And come back up and to the other side. And release. All right. Again, breathe up, all the way up, and come down. Kind of relax my shoulders. If I'm tensing up, that means that the muscle's doing more than it can handle. At least if I'm tensing in my upper body. All right, come back up. Slowly. Reach to the side. Up. And reach to the other side. And down. All right. Now I'm going to, before I move to the floor, because once I go to the floor, I'm not getting back up. I'm going to reach my foot forward. I'm going to come up and come down over my leg. Hold on to something if the balancing is too much. This is not about pushing. This is about stretching out that injury. I didn't realize that you've got sciatic nerves in multiple places. I thought they were just in the hips because I've pulled that one before. That was fun. Up, other leg. This one jolted me all over. I thought I pulled my entire back out. Not cool or fun. And up. Other foot again. And down. These stretches will also be good for the hip sciatic nerves. Maybe not directly solely focused on that, but it'll get that side sciatic nerve too if you pulled that one. All the way up, down on that other side again. Hold. Again, hold on to something if you can't balance. Definitely don't want to restrain anything. Okay, I'm going to come to a wall. I'm going to stretch out my hamstring like this. I'm going to get in as much of a lunge position to pull, to stretch, not pull, stretch this area as much as I can. And stretch it out. Alright, switch feet. Stretch. Injuries are no fun. And at least for me, I wasn't even working out or doing a race when it happened. Other foot. Something very mundane. Lifting a box. I stress good form with lifting and with weights. And I had my knees bent. I was lifting with my legs, but apparently it was too much strain on that muscle in the back. Or nerve, sciatic nerve. Anatomy is not my strong suit. I just do what they tell me to get better. All right, back up. All right, one more time. We're gonna lift up and fold over before we head to the floor. Arms up, and bend over. Stretch it out one more time. All right, up, and to the side. Up, and to the side. All right. Now, let's get down to the ground easily. Okay? All right. So, the first thing I'm going to do is just sit and try to put my body at a 90-degree angle with my feet sticking out. This is not an easy task. Okay, stretch that leg out, trying to make them straight. And I'm just going to sit here. This is as far as I can bend over. I'm still working to sit at a 90-degree angle. If your injury allows you to, put your hands on your legs and walk them out as far out as you can. But for me, I have to have my arms behind me to support me to be able to sit in a pike position. Okay? And hold. Get to your spot and hold. This is day 1, so I'm hoping by day 20 I can get to my toes again. But we're not going to rush it. That's why you take time to let an injury heal. And breathe. Keep those legs as straight as you can. Alright, release. Alright, one more time. Get into your position as far out as you can. And hold. Hold it. breathe. Got to remind myself that. Alright, release. Okay, I'm going to bring my feet in. Oh, and I'm going to scoot where I can lay all the way down. Okay, all the way down. I'm going to keep one leg straight. I'm going to bend another leg. Okay? And I'm going to rotate it over that straight leg. Okay? If you've pulled your sciatic nerve, this is going to hurt. Go as far as you can. If all you can do is go here and not stretching it, just like I was in the pike, don't go any further. I've pulled my one in my tailbone, so I've got to get in a little bit deeper position to stretch out where I've got my injury. Keep your other arm out and stretch. I've heard this position called the figure 4 position. It makes sense. Stretch and hold. And breathe. And breathe. All right, release. Switch legs. All right, other leg up. Roll it over. Opposite arm out and hold. Remember where your injury is. Breathe. All right, release. Bring both knees up. Pull them in and stretch out this way. And just stretch and hold. Put your back flat to the ground. Don't have an arch in there. Should not be able to put your hand through. Just pull them in and stretch out that tailbone. And hold. Breathe. All right, back down. Figure 4 stretch again. Bring your knee over, arm out, stretch out that back. Now don't put a lot of pressure here on your knee with your foot, okay? Don't create another injury while you're nursing another one, okay? Don't put the pressure there. Just breathe. All right, release. Other side. And stretch and hold. Make sure your arm stays out here to keep your back, to get that full stretch in your back. And stretch. Breathe. All right, release. All right. Bring your feet up. Stretch out that tailbone. And hold. And breathe. All right. Roll back up. Now, I'm going to come into a slight split. Okay? I can't do much at all. But I am going to sit in this 90-degree angle and try to stretch it out. Now, if you've pulled your side sciatic, put one foot in. Okay, put one foot in like this to stretch out that side. Okay, or the other side. okay? And try to lean over to that foot to put some stretching into that side sciatic nerve. Don't go far. We're not doing splits here. We're injured, okay? This isn't about trying to prove anything to anybody. This is about recovering and getting back to where we were, okay? Since mine's in the middle, I'm just doing a slight spread and I'm trying to go forward down. Again, right now, I'm just holding a 90-degree angle and it's killing. But I'm keeping my knees down to the ground. I have my arms to support me back here, so I'm getting a little pressure off my back and I'm just trying to pull it forward. Okay? Or in this case, just sit in a 90-degree angle. And breathe. Breathe. All right, so I am going to pull one foot in. I'm going to do each side just to stretch out that middle section. I'm going to come over to this side of my foot. But again, this is about as far as I can go, but I feel the stretch differently. Okay? This morning I feel like I've got something in my left side here really, really tight. Probably agitated something, compensating for my back. It's the hard thing, right? Not overcompensating and injuring another area while you're recovering. All right, I'm going to put that foot back out. I'm going to bring my other one in. It's frustrating because I know it doesn't look like I'm stretching. It's painful. It definitely feels it. But I don't like being injured. And I definitely don't usually take the patients to let it recover in the right manner. I like to rush through the physical therapy part. I like to just jump back in and say, no, the more I get back into regular, the better it's going to be, and that'll stretch it out. But that is fool's advice, and it takes time for an injury to recover. All right, back to middle. Breathe. And so I'm going to take these 20 days. I'm only going to stretch. And hopefully in a couple of weeks, toward the end of these 20 days, I'll be able to go for mild walks. But I will not be jumping in to go running, which is very agitating for me. At least for these whole 20 days. All right, bring one foot in. I'm going to try my best efforts to really let this injury heal, because I definitely don't want to re-pull it in another 6 months or 2. Because I know that if I don't let the injury heal, switch, other one, then I'm just going to re-aggravate it later. All right, now I'm going to pull both feet in. Okay, one foot in front of the other, and I'm just going to lean over. I'm going to keep my back as straight. I can't really round my back, which is actually a good thing because I'm trying to stretch my tailbone. So here, let me move to the side so you can see my back part here. I'm trying to stretch right here. Okay, so I've got my left foot in front, and I'm just bending over, and I'm stretching this part right here. Okay? I'm stretching. I don't really want to round because that puts a little bit more strain down here, so that's why I'm keeping my back straight. Not rod straight, I'm just not rounding. All right, Now that I have that left foot in front, I'm going to come over that right knee. Okay, really, I'm just going to twist and come over that right knee. Again, I can't go down very far, but I feel the stretch right here. Okay. All right, I'm going to release. I'm going to switch my feet. All right, right leg in front. I'm going to just come down in the middle. Okay. Keeping my back straight, stretching right here. All right. I'm going to come over to that left leg since my right leg's in front. I'm going to stretch out that side. All right, one more time on both legs. Okay, switch, put your left foot in front. Come down to the middle. And stretch. Breathe. Come over to that right leg. Stretch and breathe. Yep, that's definitely stretching out whatever is agitated on that left side. Stretch and hold. All right, release. Switch legs again. All right, to the middle. Breathe. All right, to that left side. Stretch it out. All right, release, come back up. All right. There's our stretches for today. Now, because it's physical therapy and I'm trying to really focus on the one injured area, not gonna have a whole plethora, a whole bag of many different stretches to do. They're pretty mundane, they're pretty repetitive, and really a lot's gonna go with how sore I feel, how much more I can get into the stretch. Probably for these first 2 weeks, it's gonna be these basic stretch. But again, I'm gonna get on here, I'm gonna film them because you're my motivation to keep doing these so that I can get back to where I was. Hopefully by the last 2 weeks, I'll be able to get deeper into stretches and to get a few more other ones in there. But until then, still gotta recover, take things slow. All right, so I thank you for those of you who are doing this series with me because, like me, you're nursing an injury. Or if you're coming back to this series later on because you injured yourself, let's take it slow. Let's do this right. And let's make sure we fully recover and not just go out and injure ourselves again. All right, have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow as I slowly get back up. Okay.